Hello viewers, just a quick reminder that today is the 114th anniversary of the Tunguska Event. Not a very happy event in the history of Russia, when a large section of the Siberian countryside was completely annihilated by, well, we really still don't know what. The prevailing theory is an asteroid or comet that airbursted at a significant altitude, didn't really leave much of a crater, but still caused incredible devastation and a lot of strange side effects. But did you also know that the Chelyabinsk Meteor, which hit in 2013, could have produced an effect similar to that of Tunguska, perhaps not quite as bad, but in a populated area that could have caused not only thousands of casualties, but perhaps sparked an international conflict. Hello YouTube, I'm the Angry Astronaut, and this is... This is a NASA informational video that was released in conjunction with the following press statement. NASA's Near-Earth Object Program Office can accurately predict the path of small near-Earth asteroid 2012 DA14. There is no chance that the asteroid might be on a collision course with Earth. This small near-Earth asteroid is passing very close to Earth on February 15th, so close that it will pass inside the ring of geosynchronous weather and communication satellites. The flyby will provide a unique opportunity for researchers to study a near-Earth object up close. What they didn't realize is there was another asteroid roughly the same size on a collision course with our planet, and they had no idea that it was there until this happened. It was the largest known meteor to enter our atmosphere since the Tunguska event, roughly 20 meters in diameter and weighing anywhere from 12 to 13,000 tons. It produced an explosion many times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb, about 400 to 500 kilotons of TNT. But there is a very important reason that it didn't cause the same kind of devastation that we would expect with this kind of explosion. Unlike most meteors, the Chelyabinsk object encountered the atmosphere at a pretty shallow angle, only about 20 degrees. That being the case, it had a lot of time for the atmosphere to take its toll on the meteor until it eventually detonated at a very high altitude. If it had come in at a different angle, about 45 degrees for example, which many meteors encounter our atmosphere at that angle, Chelyabinsk, a city with a population of over 1 million people, might have suffered a very different outcome. That is to say, the equivalent of a nuclear cataclysm. And it would have had all the hallmarks of a nuclear explosion, including the shock wave, the fireball, and the mushroom cloud. And here's the question: how would Putin have interpreted this explosion, given the fact that nobody was anticipating any sort of meteor encounter with our planet? Would cooler heads have prevailed? Given how paranoid Putin has proven himself to be as of late, it's difficult to predict what might have happened. And once again, it continues to emphasize, as I have said so many times, that we need to have not only an extremely comprehensive asteroid detection system, but a defense system as well. In the meantime, all we have are warnings like this one from the Tunguska event. Quote, "The sky split in two and fire appeared high and wide over the forest. The split in the sky grew larger and the entire northern side was covered with fire. At that moment I became so hot that I couldn't bear it, as if my shirt was on fire. I lost my senses for a moment, and then my wife ran out and led me to the house. After that, such noise came, as if rocks were falling or cannons cannons were firing. The earth shook, and when I was on the ground, I pressed my head down, fearing rocks would smash it. When the sky opened up, hot wind raced between the houses, like from cannons, which left traces in the ground like pathways. The cloud began emitting flames of uncertain shapes. All villagers were stricken with panic and took to the streets. Women cried, thinking it was the end of the world.